passing category in the league. Back to pass for the first time. Arm hit as he throws. Out to his tight end, Sal Canella. There's a bunch of Battlehawks making sure he does not get that first down.
To the quarterback and try to get that free play going.
So they get the first down from the 46. Thrown Deontay Burnett. 9-yard pickup. But instead, Perez gets the first. Lost through. And the one thing about this big guy is you give him a little bit of running room, he turns. Blitz coming. They hand it off. Blah stopped in the back. Dropped for the loss of a yard by Mike Rose. Perez rolling out, wrapped up right away is Winstead with the grab nowhere, courtesy of Nate Madors. Here they come. Perez throws it short. Nice grab, making the adjustment by Isaiah Winningham. 14 yards and a first down.
Yeah, listen, Winstead does a great job here coming back. He's working against Chris Payton-Jones over here. Watch, he's going to fake deep, and then he comes back, and right there, adjustment back to the inside as Payton-Jones just can't get back to that catch point. Tries, then it's a strike,
right?
You know?
And it's up to you to know it at that point. Here's Perez. Getting hit, balls out. Got a lot to clear out here. Domapenu and Willie Harvey. The pressure and St. Louis recovers.
Here, Luis Perez, yes. he wants another hit to the head.
Hey, you hit me in the head. You fought to the head.
I'm going to get that because that's just contact.
Here we
Play
go.
clock.
Turn ball set.
They just got it off. Duggan pressured. And at the end, man, he got pounded by Charlie Thomas. What a hit.
Yeah, this was way too much going on right before the snap, and you just can't execute because you don't have a firm picture as a
turn.
Looking for the Arlington 31. Under pressure, sacked again. Willie Taylor this time. Back-to-back sacks for this Arlington defense.
Well, that's a matchup that they're going to need to exploit. Juwan Bushell-Beatty, the normal tackle, is not in. And so what you've got right now is you've got an outside pass against a backup right tackle in Bradley.
13 combined. Plenty of time. No one. He runs again, gets the first and more. Max Duggan looking for a block downfield, dives and stopped at the 1-yard line.
You know, sometimes it's a detriment, but most of the time, huge asset, and he runs at 38 yards down inside of the 5-yard line. Look, he runs himself into exhaustion. I remember he's playing against Kansas State in the Big 12 championship. He runs down, it's like he couldn't even stand. I would take some points. I mean, no one's got board. You're down here, you can get 3, put 3 on the board.
From the 2, Duggan tries to fire it in, it's broken up. Good coverage there at Jaden Price. And we are still scoreless. Let's see what he can do here on 3rd and 6. Going up top, looking for Butler. Caught. Flag on the play, but the touchdown, if it stands. Right Price.
Percentage when you're batting 1,000. And again, once your best wide receiver, and this wide receiver is on the inside in the slot, he has more room to work. And it's a more difficult play for the defensive back who gets a bit lost in space. Duggan does give him the air. Brock, you heard him say to Butler on the sideline, I got to give you a chance. I got to get the ball up. He did it on that time.
Well, big touchdowns for Butler. There's Jerome Klatt from Cat. But in back-to-back weeks, he's put points on the board. Now Arlington will try to answer. They won't get a chance here as Day-Day Hunter is just slung down Travis Feeney.
Yeah, this front 7, they are getting after it tonight. There is nothing that Arlington can do. And Travis Feeney, you know, is.
And now it's 3rd and 8 they face. 4-man rush. They get there and sack it. Another stand by this St. Louis defense, and they're going to have the ball 2 timeouts.
Man, I tell you what, this pressure is relentless on Luis Perez. Series in a row where they just can't get anything going in the pass game. They're trying to open this series up with a couple of run plays, but what Max Duggan needs to do is get this ball past the chains or numbers.
First throw, caught, good move after the catch, and that's Darby running it out to midfield, and St. Louis will use the advantage of that first down to stop the clock while they reset things.
Yeah, you better.
And tries to extend the lead. He gets it.
Wanted to be aggressive, wanted to step on, taking 2 shots out the gate. Just couldn't hit either.
Need to convert here on 3rd and 10. Duggan wrapped up, no shot to even throw it. Taylor's 2nd sack of the night for him.
Boy, he's been excellent. As you said, 2nd sack, but there's been multiple times when Taylor has gotten pressure back there. Number 50 has been on this new right tackle, Bradley.
Perez, and he's picked off. Intercepted by Chris Payton-Jones. Pick set the game, and St. Louis is back in business on top, 9-0.
And here they are, and haven't scored anything. And now this deep on the field.
They blitz, and they get there. Price, the cornerback, came around on the blitz.
100% on any details. You just want to go back over to the sideline at this point.
3rd and 17. Perez on the run, and it is caught by Burnett.
You just need some step up and make a play. And watch Perez as he's going to scoot up into the pocket. Great pocket awareness, and then on the run he finds the open wide receiver, and that's Deontay, and they stay on the field. There's the line to gain was about the, what was it?
Play fake. Day-Day Hunter out of the backfield. 1st down and more as he runs on the sideline, showing his speed. The little scat back. Picking up good yardage, good drive.
Yeah, nice job here as Perez is getting a little bit more time. You know, the pressure in the 2nd quarter was immense. Now they're going to be...
From the pocket. Hunter out of the backfield again. No running room. Turned around, there's nothing but blue shirts. Luke finishes him off. Missed from 44 yards on the opening possession. And 46 yards out now, right through. And Arlington is on the scoreboard for the first time.
So the field position could now work in Arbor, which is exactly what we saw on the opposite side in the first half.
Looking for the 20. Pressure coming. Hit, balls out. Odom tries to pick. Eventually, Arlington recovers the fumble.
So they're also going to get Taco Charlton, Kurt, and Charlton comes around. There's that long delivery. See that ball way down below his waist, and as he gets hit, that ball comes loose. And that was Odom trying to pick it up. Ultimately, Arlington gets that ball. What a huge play. Brock, you said it right before that snap, and there's Charlton's delivery. So as it comes down below his waist, exactly what we've talked about, Brock. Now it's unsecured, and it comes out right at contact, and it's 1st down Renegades.
Havlicek on to attempt it yards out. He gets it through. Back-to-back field goals by Lucas Havlicek, and it's a 3-point game. Right now they need their defense to get a stop. Duggan. Caught. I mean, he turned to his left, and there was nowhere for him to go. Double Payne eventually wrapped him up. Needing a yard. Sailors hitting the backfield, flying. Loss of a yard on the play, and a 4th down coming. And he remains perfect. And more importantly for St. Louis, point lead. Rodrigo Blankenship, 12-6, less than 6.5 minutes to go.
They cannot have him sit back there like he has been all night.
Here's Hunter dancing around, gets a 1st down. Good run by Hunter. Looked like he was going to be stopped for a loss. Instead, he gains
that jump cut in the backfield. That was pretty tremendous, Brock. The suddenness in the backfield to get away from Atamu Apenu, who was getting cracked back on by Canella.
And this is the answer. I mean, they're going to rush 4 and play 2 safety.
Now they're dropping a safety down. Right after that run, here comes a safety down into the box.
And they throw right where he wants. Javante Payton, ball came out, but he was down. 20 yards on the reception.
Well, look at this now of what you've got for Arlington. Javante Payton, and he is up, and that ball is certainly out, and he has taken a few steps. There is no doubt that that ball is out, and another huge play for this defense. You've got to find what can work right here, and St. Louis has changed from a 4-down look to now a 3-down look.
And it's only a 3-man rush. And they still get there. Ball comes out. St. Louis recovers. Payno, who has been the man all night long, forces the fumble, and Chris Garrett recovers it.
Well, check out as Perez, as he's going to run, and he's going to see. He sees that there's some open area, and it looked like he was caught.
Go straight on the voice tonight, but it is worth it in St. Louis as they're